Hey T-Bag, sinrik77 coming at you again today, and I'm going to do a VR for my contest, not as an entry, but I asked the question, what was your favorite knife? So I'm going to answer that question for everybody on YouTube. Because you all know, by watching my videos, that not only do I have extensive knife knowledge, I also have a lot of knives. Still well over 300 in the collection. And what I've got here is just a little lineup of EDCs and blades that I just love to play with. Alright, as you can see, I have my entire Razor series right there. A lot of very good knives right there. You know, some more CRKTs, some Smith & Wessons, cheap Chinese knockoffs, companies that I've never heard of. I got my Spyderco collection. Got my Kershaw collection. Excuse me. This one's a little bit out of order. I got my Senrin Mu from X-Acto here. This is one of my favorite little knives, but it's not my all-time favorite knife. A gift from X-Acto. Beautiful knife. I love it. I play with it a lot. I use it a lot. It's not my favorite knife. To be honest, none of these here are my favorite knife. Like, example, this one right here is a gift from Farm Doc. I love it, dude. You have no idea how much I love it. It's not my favorite knife. Got the knife that Sugar Creek Forge finished up for me, the one I made myself with a Dremel tool. It's a really nice knife. It's not my favorite though. I'm kind of mocking Vance Rhodes here a little bit, just because he's who I chose to pick on today. But yeah, see those Razors? Those some knives of beauty. Alright? And they're beast of a knife. And sorry, Joe, that's way more than a utility blade. Alright? None of them are my favorites. I love to carry them. As a matter of fact, these two seldom leave my hip. The longest I've ever been without this one, Farm Doc had it. So, still not my favorites. I'll show you my favorite knife. And I might actually put a review out on this knife today, since it came back looking just oh so dapper. Alright, y'all. My favorite knife, to let everybody know. And this knife is a knife of controversy. Lots of controversy. Many people have made videos about this knife. Many people have spoken their minds about it. I've had this knife for well over 4 years. So I've actually put a lot of work into this knife. I put a lot of abuse onto this knife. It came back from the spa, and when I say that, I had it recoated because I actually wore off a lot of the coating on there, besides one spot that I told them not to recoat at all. And that's just because I want to keep it for reasons I will explain in a moment. But my all-time favorite knife. Alright, so give me a second. Let me make a little bit of room here. Was actually the knife my wife bought me as a double whammy gift. It was a knife she bought me to tell me congratulations on getting accepted at MMI, which, for those of y'all who don't know what MMI is, MMI stands for Motorcycle Mechanics Institute. So to let all y'all know, I am very much a a trained Harley Davidson mechanic and a trained Suzuki mechanic. I say trained on the Suzuki because I've worked on them enough that I know halfway what I'm doing. If I don't know, I'll let you know, type thing. But this is my favorite knife. Like I said, it was a double whammy gift. My wife told me congratulations for being accepted in school. And congratulations, you're a daddy. So this is the knife that she gave me for both those reasons. The very beautiful, very awesome Tom Brown tracker. Now, I absolutely, positively love this knife. Love it. It's huge. This is my basic. If I want to tone down what I take camping or when I go out on like a little trek or what have you, I'll carry a folding knife of some sort and this, and that's it. That's all I carry. And this is the one spot I told them not to touch, and that's because that's the spot I use for striking flints off of. And plus, when I go to scrape tree bark down, it gives me a nice little serrated, thing to help scrape with. As y'all can see, this thing's ungodly thick. God, I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of over a half inch. No, it's exactly a quarter inch thick. Exactly a quarter inch thick stock of 1095 high carbon steel. Now, one of the things that really attracted me to this knife was not the fact that it was featured in a movie, The Hunted with Tommy Lee Jones, Benicio del Toro. What really attracted me to this knife was the shape of the blade. This was the first time I've ever noticed a dual grind on any knife. And a dual grind is something I really, really love. I actually have many a blade with dual grinds on it. Like my Smith & Wesson, I just put a video out about it. My CRKT M16 10KZ has a dual grind to it. All my razors have dual grinds, and I absolutely love a dual grind. But like I said, this is the first knife I've ever noticed that had one. Here, we're going to clear some space real quick because Daddy needs to go on a little tangent real fast. It's a good tangent, but still a tangent. A lot of people who've bumped their gums about this knife have openly admitted to never holding it. And a lot of people who've held it, probably did not have the right idea. And if they did, I'm not sure if they actually knew what they was doing, because I don't find anything wrong at all with this knife. For a quote unquote all-in-one knife, you really can't beat this, because this really does have pretty much everything you really do need to survive out in the wild built into it. You have a very nice, and I do mean a very nice saber grind, or what I call a chisel grind on the front end, on your front belly, and that is actually meant for chopping. You have, go daddy. You have a a nice hollow grind right here for your draw blade. You have a nice little gut hook right there, which is awesome for skinning game with. Let's see, this cutout on back right above the thumb ramp is actually meant for scraping bark off a tree with, which is cool. You have hand filed, yes, these are hand filed alternating saw blades, saw teeth, as y'all can see there, which is great for notching and cutting small branches. And if y'all notice, the very first notch is deeper than the rest of them, and that's because that is actually what they call a wire snap. You put this like a wire in that notch, and you just do a really hard jerking motion, and it'll snap the wire right off, which is awesome. Alright, let's go down to the handles real quick. You have linen micarta handles with red G10 spacers, with Torx bolts holding it in place. Nice contour shape to the handle. This is actually turning into a review, so I'm going to go all the way with it. No, I won't. But yeah, it's got nice handles. Really, really, absolutely love this knife. I cannot thank my wife enough about this knife. And this thing is just razor sharp. I keep it razor sharp. This is the most expensive blade I own. They do not get more expensive for me. And sorry y'all, for those of y'all who want it, no trading. This is going to be passed down through generations in my family. Alright y'all, that's my BR for my contest. I'm disqualifying myself already because I'm throwing the fucking contest. And I already own a Kershaw Crown, so. But yeah, there we go. Now y'all know my favorite knife. I will do a review about this, maybe today, maybe not. Who knows? But thank y'all for watching. Hope it has entertained y'all, as well as educated a little bit for those of y'all who really would like to know such things about me. Please comment and subscribe. Enter my contest if you have not. And, keep your finger on the troll. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, y'all. Bye.